When I got here, the chief of police was just pulling in. We got the 2 dogs that were outside into the house just to get them away from the fire. There was a camper and another building already on fire, and with the wind it just took it to the other garage that's back there. We obviously struggled getting trucks down the driveway because it's about 1,200 feet single lane. Once we got the truck down in here, we were able to hit it with a deck gun because it was now going toward the house. So we put a pretty good knockdown on the house, and the fire was contained at that point. It took us about 45 minutes to get the fire under control at that point. Had our truck lay in there 4-inch from the road, and we usually carry 1,000 feet on the truck. We ran out, so Silver Springs had to back down the driveway to finish feeding our truck before they could go back out to the road and feed us water from the porta tanks. We had 2 fill sites set up, one at Dream Lake and one on Truesdale Road, just for the tankers. We ended up calling a 3rd alarm and 2 of the tanker task force due to time of day, manpower issues, and obviously the obstacle of just the layout of where the house is. Yeah, the winds were pretty bad up here at the beginning, and we really thought the house was going to go, so that's when we initially asked for the 3rd alarm and the 3rd tanker task force, or the 2nd tanker task force. And then we got the dogs out of the house and reunited the one with the owner. The other one took off into the woods, but they were able to locate that one up on Buck Road. So both dogs are now with family. And nobody was home at the time. As far as we're aware, it's a husband and wife that live here.
And the house is totally saved, no damage to it at all?
None that we can find.
So where did the original fire start? Like which building? Like was it a barn or where was it?
It started next to a little shed that's on the other side of the driveway. There was a trailer there and then a rundown garage there. And when we got on location, that's where the majority of the fire was, and then it spread into the garage going toward the house.
So it started in the farthest part
Correct.
and just weaved its way this way?
Correct.
Yeah, so you think the wind then caught the second?
Yes. Yeah. And that's what took it into the woods too, was the wind just took some of the embers into there and started some of the stumps that were in there on fire. And
how was it called in if there was no one home? Did somebody spot smoke or something? Or?
I don't know who the caller was, but I'm assuming they seen the smoke because we've had reports people could see it from Perry Center. I could see it when I left my house on the East Hill. So
it was good enough.
It was visible.
Yeah. So if somebody called it in that there might have been a fire.
Correct.